does that impact what we're trying to accomplish in our financial life? So there's always something in review meetings that we're discussing. The major part of it is the performance of the accounts we're managing and their financial independence. What does the picture look like today going forward? And yeah, that's all, we're talking about investments right now, Joni, but part of the plan is also, looking at your overall financial picture with, should you pay off your mortgage or not pay off your mortgage? Some clients have their children the debt that they are paying for them, and should you pay that off or not pay that off, or auto loans, or people are looking at, hey, when I retire in 3 years, we'll go into downsize. We're going to purchase a condo in New Hampshire and a condo in Florida. So, that's all part of the plan as well. So, we incorporate all that, and we want to make sure we allocate your investments appropriately to coordinate with that.
Right, and some of the stuff like this is also after additional resources come out of state, so we can assist us. CDS usually
Are you ready for retirement? Find answers here on Saturday Financial Focus with Paul and Larry Welch. Here's your host, Joni Scott.
And we're back with Family Financial Focus on WBZ 1030 AM. I feel like I'm getting my college course in financial literacy and economics, and you want to be able to sit at home. You don't want to speaking because you get the energy and you love being with your kids. The problem is we don't know if that's going to be able to happen.
Right.
Safety first. So, but that is always the question.
Yeah, we always give our praises,
you guys know what we have to talk more, we have to listen more, we have to be there, we have to deepen our relationships with the people that are closest to us, because as I learned and as I've been doing over the years, the utilitarian function of Zoom and our technology is great. In a very bizarre way, the world is now feeling, this is not the real thing.
Right.
There's this collective new appreciation for, I actually miss people. This is not doing it. Binge watching for 12 hours is just not as fun as I thought it was. And the thing is, you guys, in 93 Financial Group, you have always put such a value.
Do at our firm is the active management of our clients' accounts. So when our clients come in for review meetings, and many of them come in once or twice a year, right now, obviously, with technology, we're doing it over the phone. But what we're going over first is the performance of the accounts that we're managing for them. Sometimes drastically, sometimes for the good, and unfortunately sometimes for the bad. But in any regard, we discuss all that and obviously update at these review meetings, and it could trigger a reason to change the style of the investment portfolio that we're managing for them. We might have to lower, for an example, we're talking about the percentages in stocks and bonds. Maybe instead of being 70% in stock, we should have it at 50% in stock because of this situation.
It might change for you to say, hold on, we might need to change this.
It's funny how a review meeting goes, and I'll be going over their investments, and it says, we rebalance the account here because of this, and then we change these investments. You used to have this mutual fund, we changed to that mutual fund, and, I'm spending 20 minutes on all this, and then at the end of it, they go, well, that's good, Paul, I know you take care of it, I don't have a mind for it, but I really want to talk about my son, I want to help him out purchasing a home. It's like, they know that we're taking care of all that for them, but it really comes down to they want to talk about better than an index fund. But all of that is the details, and everything. Most of our clients really don't care. They care. They know we're doing it for them, but they don't really want to know the details. They don't know what we're doing.
Well, I think that speaks to the level of partnership that somebody feels comfortable with. As you're saying, we're getting into details and the education of how a portfolio set up with a balance of stocks for growth and
First of all, the have bonds in the portfolio is, well, I guess there's many, but they all pay an interest into the portfolio, which is good for income, obviously. But they're a good defense against a downward turn in the stock market because it brings stability to the overall portfolio. So many people are, for whatever reason, they're somewhat confused on what are bonds and how do they work, the differences between a government bond and a corporate bond and a municipal bond and a household only. So we can go over that after the break.
With the single life only, where you get the highest monthly income, but you have to weigh the benefit stock. So another common option, generally for married couples, is what they call joint survivor, where you would get a less monthly income donate than the single life, but if you pass away, that benefit will continue for your spouse, whether that's his or her life.